MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here. But here's big Aaron Judge. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now, career line against Greinke. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Souza, but he won't get there. It falls in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple. Striding into the box, Luis Severino. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Hit to third. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There he goes. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down.
No balls, 1 strike.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career line against Greinke. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Ahmed. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
And he will get there as he had to cover a. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. One there, on to first, a double play. So striding forward now, David Peralta trying to get him started again following the double play. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. Ready for another chance? Luis Severino reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bouncer down the line. Escobar moving to his right. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And they'll throw behind the runner to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Turned on down the line. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Stanton looking up. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Nick Ahmed will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Ahmed stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Souza has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Up next for Arizona, Zach Greinke. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. And that's the second out. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a. Giancarlo Stanton now.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Bullet back up the middle. Pollock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. Andujar's got it. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ahmed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Riding in, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he is in there. Ahmed stands at first with one out. And that's too high, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a high pop-up. Ahmed is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Descalzo is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in. Aroldis Chapman is going to get the call, and something of a surprising move here is they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Pollard on at first, nobody out. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Andrew Chafin is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ketel Marte is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Pollard is there, and he has it for the first out.
Number
And that'll
25.
bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Chafin, and he might actually get a chance to hit here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now, Steven Souza. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Third baseman, Andrew McCutchen.
So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. To third. To his left, Escobar. And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Ahmed into shallow left. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Ketel Marte. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Softly hit here to the left side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So striding in, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Torres scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. On to first, it's a double play. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag. time for base. So stepping in, Lenny Dykstra. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Lenny Dykstra.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Mercer. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with that, here's how the visiting expansion era Boomers are lining up. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. Yanked on the ground down the line. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Jackson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. In now, Eddie Murray. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Marte is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Now the relay home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
1-1 the count. So 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Carter is on his way home, and a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Yount rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit. Reggie isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Josh Bell the next to hit. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rice arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Ryan is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping into the box, Jim Rice, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Into the box now, Brian Sandberg hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, captain.
Digging in, Gary Carter. He reached on a single in his first try. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is there, and how about that? A 3. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Hard hit to first. Murray right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Up next for the Buccos, Jordy Mercer. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Carter is after it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Here's Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. Ryan sets. 0-2 on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for. At the plate, Nolan Ryan flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Adam Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Pulled toward right center field. Dykstra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Reggie Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 1 strike now from Archer. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's another 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Murray, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Line toward right center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Striding into the box, Colin Moran. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sandberg scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's a lead for the expansion era, 6-0. Stephen Brault gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Marte on the move. 1 out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Oh, and 2 to Jordy Mercer.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Hit hard to the right. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Murray has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6. Starling Marte.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he fouls this one off. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You started,
and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Edgar Santana comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air to center. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
Center fielder
Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's safe.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Moran over to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder, number 9.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember.
Oh, and now meanwhile this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
The first baseman, number 30.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. The Boomers are out in front here, 9-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-2 once more. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ryan into the windup. 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 9-0. Settling in now, Ryan Sandberg.
Second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone over.
And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Nolan Ryan. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lenny Dykstra. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys. Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Reggie Jackson. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Popped him up. Carter has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. 9th inning coming up. The Boomers lead it 9-0.
Leading things off.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Schmidt, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Polanco, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Now batting, left fielder, Jim Rice.
So digging in now, Jim Rice. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as the blowout continues.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? Three-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Elias Diaz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's one away. So striding forward now, Gary Carter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Standing in now, Nolan Ryan.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Lenny Dykstra, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Robin Yount. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Elias Diaz the next to hit.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's Starling Marte. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Dykstra is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Joe Musgrove is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Next up for New York, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get to take his first